Oral Commentary on Pied Beauty by Gerard Manley Hopkins. The topic describes spotted things in nature and also the beauty within them. He celebrates the imperfection and what conventionally would be not so beautiful. He also recognizes God's creations and His will of making things strange, different, unique, and rare. The themes are religious and nature. Christianity is very reflected in his language throughout the whole poem. Chordal sonnet, sorry. He transmits that different is also beautiful and that it is exciting. The central ideas are that when accepting God's will of creating nature, you see true beauty within, and he celebrates that he sees that. Also, the Christianity in the language demonstrates that it might also be written like a hymn or a song to God, or a prayer as well. For the language, he connects dappled things to God's creations when he says, "Glory be to God" on line 1 of his sestet, because it is like an adoring praise or an worshipful thanksgiving, as he is admiring and honoring God for creating such beautiful things that are dappled. He feels extremely happy and grateful for God having created spotted things, and he also feels lucky for all the things that God gave to us in nature. In line 2 of his sestet, he says, "For skies of couple color as a branded cow." This infers that size of things and things are unconnected to beauty, because the sizes are variant of a cow and the sky. They're completely different things, and he is trying to say that imperfection also is perfection, because he means that beauty is not in something. Beauty is in everything, especially if it's created by God and it is part of nature. Also, he's trying to say that nature is bigger and more complex than often considered. Structure. Hopkins not only starts but ends in a religious tone. Here, by doing this, glory be to God and praise him at the end, is what makes it sound like a hymn or a prayer. He is trying to infer that we come from God and we end in his presence, or that God was there since the beginning and is going to be there until the end, if there is an end. So he's trying to connect it with God. Also, the rhyme scheme on Pied Beauty in his sestet is ABC ABC, which sounds like a song, like a rhythm of a song for God. So it demonstrates he has taken time to write something beautiful, and that is just what God did with nature. He took time to create something beautiful. The author is implying that he planned the poem. It's not just words, that everything has a plan, just like God's plan on creating nature, and that it was not an incident. Also, the punctuation in Pied Beauty, there is a lot of punctuation, which makes reference to dappled things, and it's a fun way to connect dappled things to the poem, because it looks like dappled things. By having many punctuation signs, he infers that dapples are on everything, or anything. Like there are a lot of spotted things everywhere. On line 9 of Hopkins' Quartrail, he lists with swift, slow, sweet, sour, a dazzle dim. This contrast is associated to opposites, just like God's creation of different things and opposites. he is trying to infer that God created opposites because, for a reason, if God hadn't created different things and opposite things, the term beauty wouldn't even exist, because God creating different things enables humans to classify beautiful and not beautiful to them, but to God it is all beautiful, and to he who sees with godly eyes also sees beauty in between anything that God made. So because humans think they can classify anything into beautiful or non-beautiful, but it is a term given by society.